Guy that's got some Saturn stuff for me. He does. This guy, yeah. And
Fighters Mega Mix.
Right off the bat, man.
I want to highlight one that's over here.
Okay.
This is one that gets a lot of flack because apparently if you play this game with a standard Saturn controller, it's like impossible to play. But if you have the 3D controller, it plays really well. Sega Touring Car Championship.
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually enjoy this game, in part because I love the soundtrack in this game. '90s techno that is just
dude, you got me
awesome.
at a good soundtrack.
That's a good thing, right?
So, Sega Touring Car or Sega Rally?
I will say Sega Rally is my #1 Saturn game.
So I'm going to tell you a story about Sega Rally, and gosh, what's the guy's name who did the soundtrack? It's right on the tip of my tongue. The one guy's like, so I saw that guy in a bar in Akihabara in Japan.
Okay.
And I looked at him, and he could tell I was looking at him. Are you? And he stands up and goes, game over, yeah! And sat down, and the guy was like, just lost his mind.
That is awesome.
I don't know, what do you think? Do I go ahead and make a move?
Now remember, on top of these, you have 4 awaiting you, which we got to show that, right? We got to make that happen on video.
Well, we do now because it's on video, so.
Oh, right, yeah. So there's a deal happening behind the scenes.
This right here, this might be the pickup of the entire convention for me. ArkansasPicker. Brandon and I are in a similar situation at this convention. Car stuff happens, don't it?
It do.
Don't matter where you are.
It
if you're
do
in
be
the great state of Georgia or the slightly inferior state of Arkansas, car stuff happens to the best of us. And we're bringing stuff to trade because it's expensive.
So I brought a bunch of consoles and games. In the first 2 hours of con, I ran around like a crazy person, and I traded all my games and consoles for dreamcast games.
What do you got? What do you got, Mr. Arkansas Picker? What is this?
Coming soon to Living the Dream.
Cast. Yeah, go for it. Dig in.
All right. Well, I'm going to go for the most obvious thing, the Lunar 2. And how complete is this?
99.9%, and I'll show you what I mean. So, everything is there, with the exception of
the games. Go.
Yes, the soundtrack disc.
Gotcha. The soundtrack disc. Well, out of all that you have, this would be the one thing
that's what I figured.
The most interested
Fair.
in. See that?
Yeah, discs are clean.
Stop cheering. What is it that you are interested in?
The Sonic Jam.
The Sonic Jam, that's right, yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
あいつがセガサターンにやってきた。ソニックジャム、セガサターン。
Sonic Jam was a collection, I mean, one of many collections that Sega did of Sonic stuff over the years. but it's the only one that they did on the Saturn. And look, oh, Bomberman, they're hyping that already, as they should. There's a really cool lobby where you're picking the games and Sonic's running around and all that. The music was great.
This is the last time they ever released Sonic 1, Sonic 2, any of them. They're never going to put them out again.
Yeah, never.
Complete sarcasm. I am fine to do that deal.
Awesome, thank you so much.
I don't have a whole lot of people that are more deserving of a Sega Saturn.
Oh man, thank you so much. This game, one of the best games ever made, but you know, it's a spare for me.
Ooh, it's quite a
This is me offloading. Dude, you're the best. You're the absolute bomb. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, dude.
Cheddar Steve. So I have a stack of Nintendo Powers here for you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
I'm excited about this. This fills in the gaps on almost all the old Nintendo Powers I'm missing.
Yeah.
I only need one after that. I'm going to try to find it here today if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's issue number 2, so
Oh, look at this. Look how organized this man is. Retro Dingus 88. Look at that.
did I do that? Marcello, check out what I just picked up.
What'd you get? I'm really excited about this. Dude, yes.
Right? It's Sonic Jam. Are you Sonic Jelly?
There's a deal happening behind the scenes. On top of these, you have 4 awaiting you. So, I actually have some Saturn games that I'm selling to my good buddy, Saturn Steve.
It's a galactic brotherhood. That's what it is.
Yeah.
GameCube galaxy. The Saturn's part of a galaxy that the GameCube is in.
It is.
It
And
is.
both were underrated consoles.
That's true.
They knocked it out of the stratosphere. I had to. That was bad. I'm cutting that.
I
No,
love
I'm kidding.
it.
No, I'm not.
Don't cut it. I'll keep it.
Here
Yeah, what
are
we
the
got?
games. So, first up, we have Virtual Highlight. This is complete. Everything's complete.
Should you check it? He might have given you scratches. Marcello's pretty sketchy.
Yeah, I put it in a GameCube console.
It won't fit. He just kept pushing angrily.
Clockwork Knight.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
we have Shinobi Legions.
Marcello, how much do you love the Shinobi franchise?
Very much, actually.
Do you feel like Shinobi is a game that should make a comeback?
Shinobi is a game that should have made a comeback a long time ago. And Sega's just sitting on it and not doing anything with it, which is a shame.
Like they're doing with so many good franchises.
Yep.
Fantasy Star, Shining Force, come on Sega, get it together.
Now, there is one more, obviously. Now, this is one that was a one and done that should have returned in some form, which is Burning Rangers.
ソニックチーム最新作近未来レスキューアクションバーニングレンジャー
Steve, what can you say about Burning Rangers?
It's wild, it's angry, it's like no enemy you've faced before.
That's actually what it really says in the back. I didn't know that.
It's from the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, no, this was great. This was one of the very, very, very last games in North American library. This is actually a reproduction of it.
Yep.
So, roast me all you want, I don't care. I have all the other A-list games. I had a copy of this way back when. So this can go back up on my shelf. And finally, I have Burning Rangers, at least in my collection in some form, and I couldn't be happier about that. Marcello,
Steve, thank you.
so much. You're the best. Look at that, Saturn Steve picking up some Saturn games for the Sega Saturn, you guys. Super awesome.